Welcome to Lions Live 365. I'm your host, Michael Ayers, and today we are going to be talking about beating those Packers. It is Saturday, so at the end of the day, we are going to be playing the Packers tomorrow. I am 100% confident in the Detroit Lions to pull this game out. There's a lot of things I do want to see in that game, though. First and foremost, I want to see how our interior line blocks. I want to see Tate Ratledge, Graham Glasgow, and I want to see Christian Mahogany. I need to see if these guys are going to hold up against the Packers. They may not have big names, but those guys were a good defense last year. I believe all the defensive stats for this particular team were a little inflated by the fact that nobody in our division really played anybody outside of our division last year. So when they're like, oh, they were five in points per game or something super ridiculous. I'm like, dog, you did that against the Jags and the Titans and a bunch of scrubs for the most part. I know when they saw the Lions, they wasn't holding nothing. So like the idea that they're a super defense, I feel like is misguided. But also, they lost T.J. Slayton and Kenny Clark. So I want to see if we can get some push on the interior of our offensive line and go crazy running the ball. I'm pretty sure Jameer Gibbs and Demo are still great backs. As far as the other tests, I want to see Isaac Tesla in a live NFL game with J-Mo and Amon Ra, Sam Laporte. I want to see all of them on the field. I want to see what he can make out of that being on the field with those guys. I think he can be a real threat, and I definitely want to see him in that environment in Lambeau for the first time. I want to see him ball. As far as the defense, I want to see how much pressure we get. I want pressure. I want sacks. Zadarius Smith news has dominated for the last month or so. And it's like, oh, the other edge. And y'all keep telling the people about Davenport. Davenport better have a game. I've already started the Zadarius Smith sack counter. It's week one and he's at 0, but he also didn't play the game. So I want to see Marcus Davenport, get some pressure, get some sacks. I want to see some pressure and some sacks from Derek Barnes. I want to see us cause Jordan Love to be uncomfortable so that he can throw that fadeaway interception he likes to throw. And Kirby is one of his favorite receiving targets. So I want to see that. These are the type of things that I want to see. I want to see all the signs that we had earlier in the season last year where it's like, oh, the defense is actually here. Aiden Hutchinson is getting to the quarterback. He's still getting one-on-ones because we're blitzing and we're stacking the defensive line in a particular way where he's just one-on-one with dudes. Or if he's not one-on-one, that he's giving a one-on-one to a defensive tackle that is right in front of the quarterback. That is how we usually stack our lines. We basically put Aiden Hutchinson all the way outside, and then the other three defenders that are on the line are just kind of not close to each other, but they're in different gaps. And if you double or chip, it it just doesn't. You don't give the opportunity to allow the quarterback and the offense to run regularly, and I like that. The fact that we have always been a very good run defense. I need to see the run defense to stay at the same level that it was last year before all the injuries. We are usually a top 5, top 10 run D, and I want that to continue. The biggest threat to me in this entire game is Josh Jacobs. If we can contain Josh Jacobs and cover one receiver, because to be honest, man, that's the only receiver I respect. I respect Matthew Golden. I respect Josh Jacobs. I think Jordan Love is living off that 10 games that he was great in. To be honest, that 10-game stretch that Jordan Love was great in is worse than the Carson Wentz almost MVP. You remember that Carson Wentz almost? Oh, he would have been if he didn't get hurt. No, that 10-game stretch, that 10-game stretch has been living in the minds of people for way too long. I want to end the Jordan Love MVP campaign week 1. All right. I want to see great play calls and smart decisions made by both of our coordinators. I want to see a total team game. Last but not least, I want to see. Well, I want to see. Oh, not last, but I want to see Talik get some interior pressure. I want to see Terry and Arnold be great. We've been hearing about him all off season. I want to see a Terry Arnold, DJ Reed. I want a complete shutdown. As far as what I expect, that's what I am expecting. I'm not gonna say dominance, but I expect a controlled dub. I am predicting a 28-17 Lions victory in Lambeau Field. It should be a party.